So today is day 4 to 5, and yesterday I put the jimmy bar in, and the handle of the jimmy bar, where is it, here, wasn't even warm, but the bottom of it was hot, but not, not burning hot. So we bought a thermometer, and the temperature yesterday was 56 degrees centigrade, so that means it has come down from boiling hot, of course, and today it's 53. So the reason that we need to turn the compost today is because there is some evidence of the white bacteria, the actinobacillus. I might be able to, yeah, I can easily find you evidence of that. Is that showing on the camera, Alvin? See the white powdery looking stuff? Yeah, so that tells us that there has been some extreme heating, and it's time to turn it. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the stuff off the top and the stuff off the side and laying it out. So this stuff has hardly, it has, obviously it's been composting, but the leaves are very, everything looks pretty much how I put it in it, but all the green stuff is gone, and this stuff is going to go back in the centre so that it can be treated. There's the white actinobacillus and some of the green stuff, because this has been on the outside edge, so it never got the thermophilic bacteria. So it's going to go in the middle when we return it. Now just spread it out, because it's got to be wetted as well, and wet it in. See, we're spraying this layer, which is going to go in the guts, and we're spraying this layer, because I've just watched all the videos and they say wet it in layers. I did a squeeze test with my hands, and I thought this compost was quite moist because I got a drop of water out, but once we dug down, of course, where all the heat was, these bottom layers are very hot still, and they're as dry as a chip. So the bacteria cannot work without air, and they cannot work without water, so we're providing both. So the plan is we're going to put some of this well-rotted stuff right at the bottom, because it's next to the earth, it shouldn't get as hot as the rest. And we're going to put this end, which still has some worms in it, and it was at the sides and the top, so it needs to go in the centre. So we'll put some of this in first, and then we'll start packing it with the stuff that needs extra treatment. So we've put everything back in, and I hope that there's a very high fungus count. I didn't know about the fungus until I did some more reading, and I'll put the reference up of the name of the wonderful woman who describes the life of microbes. And now we're going to cover it up. So the last job is to hose this beautiful stuff. Have a look down here. This is like the gravy, and I'm sure it's full of all the funguses and all the good bacteria, and I might as well be giving it to my garden. So the only thermometer I could get in Tauranga was a cooking thermometer. So I've covered it in sellotape, and I've tied a piece of string on it, and so I dig a hole with the jimmy bar and I put it down. So I'm expecting that the heat will now be just ambient temperature, like 25 degrees, and I'm hoping by this afternoon it will have increased its temperature, so that's a bit of fun. Make a hole with the trusty jimmy bar down to about the centre, and drop the thermometer in, give it a little poke, because it's the end of the thermometer that does the measuring, so it's down in about the middle, and wait a little while, and I think I know the answer is just going to be, it was 23 when it went in, and I think it'll probably be 23 when it comes out. To read it really quickly before it changes. Oh no, it was 32. That's 32 in there. That's amazing, actually. You don't know these things. So we're all cleaned up after doing the compost, and there's just two things I want to talk about. One is I've been looking on the internet, and I've got her name written here. Mrs. Dr Ingham was a marvellous instruction on microorganisms, and she emphasised fungal material. So I was quite delighted when we tipped that compost all out that there was, as she said, 40 to 50% of woody material. So those leaves, those dry brown leaves, came from the forest, so they will add a fungal benefit to the compost. And yeah, so the other thing was perhaps just to prove to you that, or prove to myself that I am healing well, doing all that dirty work with a break in my skin. So this is like 4-5 days after. Yeah, it's all healed up. I will cover it again though.